All right. I was gonna do a quick video on this, but I got a little excited because I wanted to test it out, and I'm in the Volkswagen again. So, just a little background on this. For the longest time, I've been looking for something that supports key programming. The old one I got obviously doesn't, and then I've been looking for a key programmer for the longest time. The key programmers are fairly expensive, and they only do one specific thing: it's program keys, which is not something I'll be doing all the time. So for now, I was able to get this one because the Amazon had like an extra $115 off of it, and this is also an OBD2 scanner with key programming. So I was more interested in the key programming, and so let me show you right here. I have it plugged in. This is the top. It uses a micro USB, not a USB-C. It's a fairly small tablet. There's no stand on the back, as you can see, but I just put it on over my wheel here and just let it hang. Just make sure you screw that on pretty well. So right now I was trying to do the programming, and it just not quite working, but I think I figured out if it even works. I don't know. If not, the alarm is just going to go off and start bleeping on me. I was hesitant to do this because I don't want to screw this up and end up with no key working, and then the alarm is just going to keep going. So I'm going to give it a shot. I think I sort of figured it out. And the reason I say that is because it is really confusing. And I'll begin with my car. This is a 2007 Volkswagen Rabbit. But if you go to auto scan, it doesn't quite go to that. So I'll show you that. It always tells me for model 2019 or and later, you have to open the hood. The heck does that even mean? Or why would you have to open the hood in order to go into diagnosis? That's just crazy. But that's what that is. And as you can see, we got Golf 2.4, Bora, Jetto, Venta 2.6 after variant, Golf variant. So I have no idea what those things are. I mean, I'm in the United States, so that's very confusing. So I went to the Golf variant 2004 after. I have no idea what the 1K means, but that's Golf 2004 after. This is a variant, so I'm guessing that's like all others. I don't know, so we'll go with that. And it does pick up my VIN, Volkswagen, and the year. So that's what that is. And then we'll do an automatic scan. So I'll show you this real quick, just so you can see it. It does take a minute, but there are 35 modules here. And that failure that it comes with, it has to do with something with the communication on the radio. Radio is working fine, so I don't know what's going on with that. But that's what that looks like. Again, it's just kind of confusing with all those weird numbers that they have on there. This is the Xtool D7. It is a small 7-inch tablet. I really like it. It's really easy to carry and hold. But normally I just put them like this because they don't have anything on the back. I thought it was the USB-C. It is not, and there is no other SD card that you can add on it. There's like no ports anywhere. So that I wasn't aware of. So whatever the space is in there, that's what you get. They did update it to Android 10, but it still looks like the Android 5.5 on the icons if you look at it. So normally they are able to change the OS, but still use the over the Android 5 from what I can see. But I don't know, they say it's Android 10 now. So the screen, it's pretty responsive, but it does feel pretty cheap, not like the newer versions. This one, it feels like you're your finger gets stuck on it, but it works. So that works. I've been working on the what do you call it, on the other car, on the Mazda 3, so I'm all dirty. But I want to test this out just for the heck of it. I mean, the only key I have this extra key for the that I cut for the Volkswagen, so I want to see if I can actually program a key. So, well, now I got onto the now I got another. Okay, what do we got here? Key implausible signal, passive sporadic. So I was messing with it or trying to add the program the key, and what I did was there's like an option to program the remote. So now it opens the car, but when I turn it turns on and then it turns off, and then the alarm keeps going off. So that means your key is not programmed, which is weird. I don't know why they have the two separates, but it actually does open the door. You can see my other keys right there in the car. So let me do this. Well, I guess it doesn't do it when it's on there, but trust me, it does. So let me get out of here. Yes, because I couldn't find anywhere to add that key from here. I was able to add the beep to the unlock, but I can't add it to the lock. When you lock the car, I had them off. I had the noises off for the to hear the car. Now I want to put them back, but the lock doesn't let me do it. It just doesn't work. So it gives me an error. But I was able to figure the other ones. So you get a basically press the codes, which is 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever. And I've been doing it by guessing basically. So I'll go with that. So now I'm just gonna go to special functions here. Key programming tells you they're not responsible, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. And you have to say okay before you or agree before he lets you through. Now this is the funky stuff here. Now it says Volkswagen EN. I don't know if that's Volkswagen English or what, but I mean the whole thing is in English. So okay, hold on. Give me a sec. Put it right back. Oh, come on now. You're falling all over the place. So we'll go with that. Volkswagen EN. Now I want to program a key. See, you get a program remote and a program key. I didn't realize that was different. So I did this one, and then it just tells you to press a key for 2 seconds. And it actually worked. But in order to program a key, which is what I'm trying to do now, um, dashboard just tells me or asks for a code, password. I have no idea what that is. So we'll cancel it. If I go to the immobilizer, it does the same thing. It needs the code. Um, so I'm not sure what that is. So we'll cancel that and we'll go to Jetta 2010 just for the fun of it. And it's still the same thing. Again, this is a Rabbit, not a Jetta. And it's a 2007. So that's the same thing. Now, if I go to GTI, which is sort of what this are, it tells me to put the ignition on. So this is what I want to do on video. See if it works or if not. So we're going to try this one here. We're going to go to OK. Vehicle's fine. So let's go to key status. It says I got 3 keys. Correct transponder, yes. Key programming, yes. Transponder lock, yes. Now I only have 1 key. So that's why I want to do this, because I want to add a second key and I want to get rid of whatever that third one is. So let's try that. Let's program key. Keys not available will be deleted. Do you want to continue? Yes. Input the PIN code. Okay, well, I guess I can't do it because I have no idea what the PIN code is. So there is your key programming on the D7. And so I'll have to contact them and figure out what's going on here. So let's take a screenshot of that because that's not even my car anyways. So yeah, it's not working. So Maybe they have a fix for it, an update, I don't know. But just a quick video on the key aspect of this tablet or scanner. I was hoping I could do it. And the reason I chose this one, aside from the special that they have, is if you're a do-it-yourselfer, this is probably one of the more affordable ones that you can get, especially now with that extra $100 off that has key programming if it actually supports your car. I don't know what cars it's going to support, but two, this one doesn't need like an extra module or if you look at their other versions, they need that something 400 or that little key thing where you put your keys to program them. This one doesn't have that. Those adapters are for the other ones, but that's like a $200 or something for that little thing that you had to add to the scanner itself. So that's the other reason, I went with this one, just because I want to see if I could program some keys. Let's see what else. It seems to be working fine. The speed, it's okay. It's not too bad. Yeah, there's maybe when scanning, but I noticed that with the other scanners, it kind of takes a little bit too, just especially if there's something bad going on with one of the modules. I don't know. Trying to think of what else I want to bring out up regarding the scanners. So this one doesn't need that extra piece of equipment. Um, I don't know if they're gonna fix this, if they're gonna be adding that later, because it's kind of nuts. But anyways, I'm already going on with other stuff now, so I'm gonna keep it here just because I want to focus on the programming keys of this D7. Okay, I'll see you guys on the next one.